So today on casual deck lists, I have Generaider, which I just had lying around in my random vendor boxes. So it's basically just the rank 9 deck. Not as useful now we don't have True King, but he had to be banned. It was perfectly acceptable. So we'll get straight into it. We have Valor, the new special summon, who on normal lets you discard and special summon from a graveyard 1 level 9. Well, a Generaider basically, because they're all level 9 except Lopter. We have triple Valor, triple Lopter, just to protect your tokens, because it gives all Generaiders an extra 1000 defense and attack during your opponent's turn. Always useful. I went with a little side tech and I tried to use Condemned Maiden, because she can search for a level 4 fairy, which is Lopter, which gives you more access to him, and it gives you access to searching for the forbidden cards, which I have in the spells section in a moment. I went with 2 Lone Fire to search for arguably the best one, which is Mardel, and I went with double Mardel. Because Mardel is the search for a plant or Generaider. So Lone Fire is a nice normal summon. I mean, there's only like 2 normal summons in this entire 3. Condemned Maiden, Lopter, and Lone Fire Blossom are your only normal summons. Then I went with 1 Dorvelgus, 1 Frody, 1 Naglfar, 1 Needhog, and the last one off is Hela. I might cut a couple of these out, because right now I don't know how good a lot of these are. I mean, the Reborn one is a must-have. Stuff like Dorvelgus and Frody, Needhog and Naglfar, I'm not sure if they're going to be useful, and I might take one out and add an extra copy of Hela or something. These are like 4 flex slots right now. And the ones I put and more than one is Har, which I use 2 of, and 2 Utgarda, because they're the target banish and your target negate. It's not even a target negate, it's just a negate and a target banish, which can always be good to stop a couple of your opponent's plays. Then in spells, we went for standard, 3 boss stage, the main card. It is incredibly hard to play Generaider without these. And then I went for a nice extender or potential card to play straight away, which is World Legacy Monstrosity, which is either, if you control a 9, tribute that 9 to summon 2 9s, or just summon a 9 from your hand. And basically everything in this entire deck is 9s. Really useful. Then we went with Boss Quest. Reveal a Generaider, add 2 Generaider spells and traps, then shuffle that Generaider. It's to get your field spell, or potentially a couple of your other nice spells and traps. Then I went with double Raigeki. These can be whatever you like. Storms, Dusters. I just put 2 Raigeki because it might be nice just to have that extra destroy options. One not many other people play. I played Kujikiri Curse, which is discard or send a level 9, draw 2 cards. Which you can use this in conjunction with Hela to get more of your combo pieces. I went with 1 Terraforming, just as a 7th copy of Boss Stage, because having 7 is so useful. And then I went with some forbidden cards to search with Condemned Witch, which I went with 1 Lance and 2 drops, because these are actually really affordable now, so we can actually play them. So it's nice to get the extra, like for example, just quickly normal summon this, and then just get 1 of these. But if you don't draw anything else, like your monstrosity or something, at least you've got a nice thing to potentially interact with your opponent on your next turn, because that is a problem Generaider have. So then we went with Boss Room. Change your opponent's effects to each player draws a card to chain onto your spells. I went with 2 boss fight, which is activate your field spell. So good. And then I'm trying out there can only be only one, which as of recording this video, I don't believe is at 1, but if it is, I've made an error. But you can just take 2 of these out anyway, or 1 of these, because all the generators are different types. So it's just to potentially screw your opponent over. The only overlap would be, I believe, with your Condemned Maidens and your Lopter, because Lopter and Valor are the same. But if you're getting Valor out to go into your Xyz monsters, they're not the same type anyway. So we went with Zeus, 2 9 lives cats, a Bujinki Ahashima, which uses the effect of summon one from your hand and summon one from your grave of the same level. And these 2 monsters of the same level. I think tokens count. You could use 2 of your tokens to go into Ahashima, summon a 9 from your hand and a 9 from your grave. Then we went with some just generic 9s, really. We went with Infinitrack Earth Slicer, Sacred Tree Hypertrion, Aerologic Aggregator, and then we went for Blackluster Soldier of Chaos, just a really big thing. Because if he's linked summoned via the effect with any big cards of high levels, he gets protections, and they're all really big in this deck. And then for the generators, we went with 3 Jormungandr, 3 Leviathan. Just at the moment, I don't know which ratios I'm going to play, but right now, 3 and 3 sounds alright, because Leviathan can just eat your opponent's board and go into Jormungandr, and he is just really big and can rip a card from your opponent's hand. So yeah, that is my current build of generators.